Alright, sorry about that, guys. I just had to restart the stream. I was being told it was lagging. I just had to fix that up. Alright, so not really knowing how the defense is going. We've got an invisible Slilex holding barbed wire at the moment instead of gun. Todd currently sitting in the bathroom looking like he's going to try and get a flank on Lemon Squeezy. Let's see how Lemon Squeezy are going to be attacking this. Artie, it does look like they're going to be trying to clear out the top floor and just work their way down, as Artie is currently in the attic, and Clever Will is going to actually take out the hatch there with his Hibana charges. Zach up in the kids' dorm bedrooms at the moment. Going to be sledging below. He finds Schmed, and Phoenix is taking out Silex. That is the smoke down. Sorry, and Phoenix is taking out Todd. Clever Will now has cleaned up Shifty as well. All these roamers getting dropped from the back. As Schmed now needs to be very careful, as I think Neo is the last one down. Schmed is taking out Artie. Schmed is taking out Kaza, and he is going to drop down into the hatch. It is now 2 versus 3 here. Because what a crazy round this has become. So we have Neophyter sitting on this bandit. He does see one. He does know that they are droning out for him. He needs to be very careful here. The nade comes through, cleans up the barbed wire. And he is just going to be watching around. They cannot, of course, get the hatch. They do see Smed, but they don't see where... Oh, he just misses him. As Phoenix trying to put some shots into Neophyter. Are they going to be going for the plant soon? They have 30 seconds. They're going to have to do something.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has
Clever Will drops the diffuser, gives it over to Phoenix, and it looks like he's going to try and go for a flank. So Schmed needs to watch his back now, as Phoenix does look like he's going to still try and push this plant. Neophyter feeling very uncomfortable right now. And we do see Schmed takes even low, but Zach cleans him up as they do come through the back. Phoenix now going for the flank. Doesn't matter, and Zach will clean him up. I was going to say, it doesn't matter whether Zach wins or loses that trade, but he does win it, and Lemon Squeezy will take round 2 here, putting the pressure onto Athletico now. Alright, currently 2-0 up for Lemon Squeezy. We are going to see Blackbeard, Buck, Hibana, Thatcher, and what I want to say will be a... Who they're missing out of this? Either a Glaz or could run a Thermite. This is going to be an Ash, of course, the Roma Hunter Ash missing out. Meanwhile, Lemon Squeezy are going to be running Bandit, Mirror, Smoke, Valkyrie, and Jaeger to attack the laundry, to defend, sorry, the laundry and supply room, as Lemon Squeezy did successfully defend their upstairs. So now they have to take their unfavored bomb site here. As we do see the normal reinforcements go up currently. Zach reinforcing the blue tunnel, the blue entrance, sorry, and Kaz are going to be reinforcing alongside next to him. We do have that wall there. I don't even know what to call that. Being reinforced. Look, call it the stair wall being reinforced. And currently no reinforcement on the mirror wall. Of course, they are running a mirror in Phoenix. He's up here making rotate holes. Of course, Mirror's shotgun is notoriously bad for rotate holes. And I think Zach there does take over the responsibility, as Phoenix was just taking way too long. He boards up the door. He's still sitting on his shield and both his mirrors. And we'll have to see where these mirrors go down. I think he's still got both his reinforcements too, or at least has one. And he is going to be reinforcing both supply closets. That is interesting to me. That says a lot about their hold. It means they're probably going to be spending more time. Sorry, I'll switch back over here. Probably, to me, this says they're either going to double mirror this, which is what they actually do. Alright, so Phoenix is going to double mirror it. Or they were going to put a shield. You can put a shield in here on the left of here, and you can use that to defend against the stairwell push without being vulnerable to the hatch. Or they could be doing both at this point. So they are going to be droning out right now. And just droning upstairs, making sure no one is around. I do believe everyone is on the basement. Yes, they are. So it is a 5-man stack in the basement. We have no roamers out of Lemon Squeezy at all this round. But Athletico still feeling very, very uncomfortable at the moment. As they're seeing all the rotate holes, but they're not seeing anyone actually roaming, which is a psychological thing. It makes them think maybe they're missing someone. As Todd does jump into the armory right now, he is going to buck the floor beneath him. He sees no one below him, and he'll make the call for Neofighter to hold that angle as he moves on.
EMP incoming!
Shifty misses his EMP nade right there as it hits the roof and then drops back down. Just peeking around. I haven't seen anyone yet. There's a minute left and all 10 players are still alive on the field. We'll need to see something absolutely crazy coming out of Athletico soon, as they're going to have to drop. We see Shifty has taken some damage in reply, and Artie has come up actually, and Kazza as well. They're both on the back here. Or through the shop, Schmed almost gets killed. He's on half health right now. Artie downs him and takes him out. That is the first kill of the round, going out with 40 seconds left. Athletico need to do something. At the moment, they're still trying to spray through the wall, just trying to delay them, keep them in here, stop them from pushing in. Finally, Athletico turn around as Todd has died as well to the hands of Kazza. And Neofighter sees Clever Will. He tags him a little bit but runs away. 20 seconds left, and it is Silex with the diffuser. Artie is taking out Shifty. The smoke nade has missed as he finally gets taken out by Zach, who just charges him. Now it's all out to Neofighter, but Artie cleans him up, and Lemon Squeezy take a very decisive round 3. A very nice late flank coming out of Artie, and I think it was Kazza up top. They did a brilliant job in making Athletico forget about the objective and focusing on those two. And what's even better about that is they actually stayed alive, right? Which enabled them to waste so much time of Athletico that when it finally came time with 20 seconds left, they finally realized that they had to forget about those two roamers, they were out of time. They couldn't push, they couldn't make that successful attack. So that was a brilliant hold and beautiful teamwork coming out of Lemon Squeezy, as those two roamers who did come up absolutely served them fantastically. So we do see a laundry and supply room, a laundry and supply room hold coming out for Athletico again. This is their favourite bomb site by far, as Neofighter puts down his mirror on the wall relatively early, which is very scary because we do have a Twitch drone in the form of Phoenix. I have to find out where that Twitch drone is currently. It's still outside. It's just entering now. So on the operators, we do have Jaeger, Bandit, Smoke Castle, and Mirror coming out for Athletico. This is the exact same lineup they used last time, so they've made no changes despite losing the round. Maybe just going to change up their playstyle a little bit. Meanwhile, we have Ash, Twitch, Sledge, Buck, and Habana coming out of Lemon Squeezy. Again, the exact same lineup they ran this time. Last time, actually no, I lie. I think Zach was Blackbeard last time. I do. But either way, Lemon Squeezy going to be pushing for this attack. Athletico already having lost this defensive round once. And, he didn't quite get the mirror there. I think he did get the bandit charge. Yes, he did. So now they can't actually Habana open that wall if they so desire. Unless Shifty is still sitting on 3 of his 4 bandits. So he can actually head back down and re-bandit it. As they are waiting for Artie to push in here. As he is going to go into the tower. Kazza already in, I think. Yeah, Kazza already in, is droning out, making sure they find everyone. Doesn't quite see Neofighter. Sees Shifty drop down from attic. As Artie puts pressure on it from upstairs, he calls Shifty that Shifty did leave. So Artie just putting his drone through for the sake of finalizing everything, and blows the hatch and is now looking for people to kill. Will not find anyone, as you can't actually get the angle on that left. He drops his drone instead. He finds Neofighter on the floor there, calls out where he is. And he is just going to blow the floor and make Athletico feel very vulnerable to themselves, as he just keeps missing Neofighter here. This is dangerous for Neo, as he drops, takes out Neofighter. Shifty comes around, and Artie cleans him up as well with a beautiful headshot. Meanwhile, that is, who's gone down there? Todd's gone down, and it does look like he is going to get revived. No, he is in the corner. No one is here yet to revive him. Schmed is coming up to hopefully get the revive, as he's being very careful. He doesn't quite know where they are. Todd halfway through bleeding out. They'll need to do something soon. Zach has gone really low, but now Lemon Squeezy have total control. As I believe it is only Sylix on site at the moment. He's popping his smoke grenades, trying to delay them, but they're pushing. He gets one, and then he gets down as Artie will trade back for Zach. Now Todd and Schmed need to get back to site, as I believe the plant is going down by Clever Will. Yes, it is. And that is it. Plant is down. The Claymore is down on the stairwell as Todd is taking out Artie, but he takes half his health. Schmed goes down, takes out Kazza, but goes really low as well. Clever Will just peeking him out here as Phoenix now gets taken out by Todd. It's the two-man reel. Clever Will takes out Schmed. It is now all down to Todd here, who pre-fires Clever Will, but Clever Will be the one who connects the shot. And Lemon Squeezy take round 4 here on the match point, with Athletico not taking a single round yet. But Todd and Shifty absolutely had a fantastic hold just then, a 2 versus 5, and they pulled it back to a 2 down to a 1v1 and it was a 2v2 at one point. So they took 3 unanswered kills before that one of them finally went down. Unfortunately, they could not clutch it out. They almost did. It was a fantastic try. But Lemon Squeezy now on match point. Lemon Squeezy is actually in a realization here. They made 5-0 Athletico. And they are going to take their favorite bomb site, which they did hold this rather successfully after a devastating start by Athletico. They did pull this back last time really nicely. So we do have the kitchen and sorry, not the kitchen, the kids' dorms and main dorms being defended by Lemon Squeezy, and we do have an Ash, who's that? Thatcher, Habana, Buck, and Blackbeard pushing in for Athletico. Meanwhile, we do have a Smoke, Castle, Mirror, Pulse, and Bandit coming out for Lemon Squeezy. So we see the Bandits going onto the kids' dorms, going onto the dorms room. Sorry. We have the castle, obviously straight up the master bedroom, the 2 castle barricades on the B spawn, the B to try and stop that. Meanwhile, rotate hole into attic with the hatch dropped and a full castle, full reinforcement onto the tower. And again, we see the kitchen being double reinforced with a mirror there, which to me is odd. I don't understand why they're doing that. However, they are going well. It seems to be working out for them. So let's find out where Athletico do plan on being on pushing. We have a couple of people. Looks like they're going to be pushing into attic, into Arsenal. As Neofighter takes the window, Sylix just below him, making sure no one jumps out to attack him. Shifty doing a little dance for us. Thanks, Shifty, as he does run into garage now. And they are going to have to be careful of that Mirror who is roaming in the kitchen. You find Artie in the basement on this pulse, calls him out. They know exactly where he is now. And we do have Schmed looking for him. He hears the pulse scan, he turns around the corner, and Schmed takes him out. With Todd droning up for him just for that confirmation, though he did hear the pulse scanner. So he probably should have rushed it pretty quickly. Shifty take a couple of pot shots, Schmed waiting for him. As they do run out, and I believe it is Zach who they want to deal with now. On this Mirror, running a reflex site. And Kaz is taking out Schmed just there. That was through the floor. Oh, and he tries to take a fight with Blackbeard. Takes out the... no, he doesn't even take out the shield. Neofighter just cleans him up. Takes no damage in reply. As Schmed has gone down in all of that. Zach makes himself apparent, but Shifty potatoes it and Zach cleans him out. Todd now turns around to try and deal with him, but Zach retreats back upstairs. It is now a 3-on-2 at the moment. Lemon Squeezy feeling the pinch of Athletico, as this has been a much more controlled and a much better attack coming out of Athletico.
Bomb located by attacker.
Todd trying to shoot through the floor. Buck not really having a lot of success at dealing with the floor by the looks of it. Takes out the Bandit. Neophyte downs Phoenix. Doesn't manage to pick up the kill. As Sylix takes out Zach, and Neophyter will get the crew credit for Phoenix. And Athletico pick up their first round, now 4-1. Alright, we do see Athletico now on defense, and they will have every defensive site open to them. And again, they pick the laundry and supply room. So not wavering off this site, telling themselves that it can work out. So we will have Bandit, Pulse, Smoke, Mirror, and Jaeger coming out for Athletico.
Attackers need to locate.
While we
and
will
defuse
have
the bomb.
Ash, Thatcher, Sledge, Buck, and oh no, they switched upstairs at the last second. Athletico do switch two kids and to the dorms upstairs. So Athletico trying to pull a fast one here, realizing they need to swap something out, and indeed they do. They swap their bomb sites. We'll have to see how this will play out. They are running that Pulse, who will probably be rotating down into the basement, I think. But we'll have to see how Lemon Squeezy will try and attack this, as this is their first attack of the upstairs section.
10 seconds left.
Athletico fully reinforcing
5
the
seconds to
lockers
go.
right there, with a half reinforcement on the kitchen, which is much more common.
Attackers
Having no rotate holes at the moment into meeting from kitchen. However, they got the rotate hole into attic, and the second mirror goes up into the bedroom there. Meanwhile, Zach just droning out, seeing if they can find any roamers. Phoenix taking shots through the locker wall, running that AR-33, and Kazan now just droning up for himself by the looks of it. He sees the mirror wall, and he sees Schmed as well. He doesn't quite see Neophyte. He did hear the fire come out of it though, so they do know two people are there. He finds Schmed, and he does try and jump back out the window, manages to get it amazingly, and will wrap back around for himself. Meanwhile, it looks like Lemon Squeezy going to be doing a full push into the western side here to try and clear out these kitchen roamers. Will it pay out for them? Going to be very careful from the tower push as well. Kazza behind the couch now, makes a rush for the back door, goes on to his drone, and Phoenix takes out Neophyter and all that. Todd now sitting in the kitchen, trying to crawl up to take his place. Misses Kazza, does not see the one immediately to his right, and Phoenix takes out that kill. As now they are running very scared, and Schmed, I do believe, is sitting in the bathroom corridor. He needs to get back upstairs at this point. And we'll have to see how it goes. Well, Phoenix picks up Schmed as well. It is now a 2 vs 5 here. Shifty and Sylix, who is in attic, have a lot of work to do. As Artie opens up the floor under Shifty, he's feeling very vulnerable right now. He has 5 people to kill. Sylix sitting in attic, not really being much help to his teammate right now. As they do drone him out, Shifty does get droned out under the floor. That Buck is still playing havoc on him. He needs to deal with him at this point. He does have his Nitro, however, he will not be good enough to kill him through the wall. He's waiting for Artie to re-appear, but at this point now, they have smacked out everything around him. Shifty is a man in trouble right now, as Zach cleans him up with a headshot as he jumps in. It is now all down to Sylix here. He is still in the attic, and he peeks out, and Zach will take him out, and that'll be GG going over to Lemon Squeezy, 5-1. What a crazy game we had, guys. That was absolutely amazing. Lemon Squeezy came out strong. Athletico will drop down into the losers bracket, as they do have a chance to actually make it back into the finals. It will be a long road for them today, though, as they did lose their first round. Artie, Zach, and Phoenix, absolute monsters for their team. Did a lot of work. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys soon for the next game, and thanks for viewing.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like Kung Fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it. If you ever need a helper, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. And when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just wanna. Yeah, I just wanna. You're my dream, but I just wanna.
Deep inside I knew from the start, you my bunny, I'm your Clark. From now to eternity I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. Now this don't matter, my love and my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and out with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this perfect soulmate. I wanna show it my best friend. She saved my life, my happy end in hard times.